Oh, hi everyone. Um, Today is Saturday the 7th of May. Cripes. Yeah, it's the 7th of May. We're now like a month away from due date. And today I am 35 weeks and 1 day pregnant. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to do my video last week. We were swamped. Oh, yesterday, sorry. We were swamped. And it got to last night and I was like, oops, I forgot. So here I am doing it now. So yeah, 35 weeks, not long left to go now, and I'm definitely, it's still surreal. I'm still like, I think I must be in La La Land about the fact that there's going to be a baby here soon. But I am definitely excited to finally have him here. So this week, what happened? Let's see. I was feeling good, and then it got to Wednesday night maybe, and I had a horrible night's sleep. No, it was Tuesday night. I had a horrible night's sleep because my heartburn reared its ugly head and decided that it was going to just go all night long. So I didn't end up getting any sleep until about 2 o'clock in the morning. So I was exhausted the next day, ended up sleeping until like 11 o'clock on Wednesday. Then Wednesday night, I had it again, but it wasn't so bad. But then my hips and my legs decided to get really achy, and so that kept me awake. And it was like, oh, if it wasn't one thing, it was another. But Thursday night was the worst night by far that I have had this pregnancy. It was really just like horrible. So I went to bed and I had some heartburn earlier in the evening, and it sort of died off, so I thought, okay, maybe I'll be alright. And so I went to bed, and I can't remember what time it was, probably about 11 or something. Plus 10 or 11. Yeah, I went to bed, and then I woke up, you know, I think it was like an hour or two later, went to the bathroom, as I do every 2 hours anyway, and I was, my tummy was real sore, and then went back to bed, and it must have been like another hour later, I sort of was awoken sort of like with a startle really, with this absolutely burning feeling all up my throat, and it was just it felt like it was like boiling water was bubbling in there, and it was really painful, and I sort of panicked because I felt like I was going to be sick. My stomach was really sore, like, you know, like when you get an upset tummy, and I was on the verge of throwing up. But I had to get up anyway because I needed to pee again. So I was in the bathroom and I realised I was tasting blood in my mouth, and so like I spit in the basin and there was like blood in my saliva and stuff. And so I realised that this acid is really bad because it's burning the back of my throat and making the back of my throat bleed. So that was lovely. So that happened all night until I think it was about 3:30. I'd been awake and it felt like forever, and I'd had enough. I was so exhausted. I was pretty much crying because my tummy hurt and my throat hurt and my throat was bleeding and I just felt absolutely horrible. So I gave him, I took a quickies, which is like a antacid sort of thing that yeah, like I normally don't take anything when I get like heartburn or acid reflux. I just sort of try and ride it out, but when it was at the point of bleeding and everything, I was just like, I was so exhausted. So I took one. I finally, about half an hour later, I finally fell asleep and got about 3 hours sleep, I think it was, and then I was up again to use the bathroom, and then I went back to bed and I didn't get up again until midday. So that was Friday. So I felt absolutely rotten yesterday, which was Friday, as well as we had such busy days. So I'm really tired. Last night was no heartburn last night, so I was like, yay. But I've noticed now I'm having really weird, almost nightmarish dreams that are waking me up, as well as needing to go to the bathroom and my hips and legs aching and just being generally uncomfortable. Yeah, these dreams have started happening and it's really strange. The strangest dreams. And last night I had a couple that was sort of to the point of nightmarish, so that didn't really help either. But I suppose that's what comes with the territory now. So yeah, that's sort of what's been going on the last week. Haven't slept at night, and I'm a horrible sleeper for sleeping during the day, because if I sleep during the day then I'm awake, wide awake all night, and I don't really want to do that. And it is hard for me to actually fall asleep during the day anyway. This mosquito bite on my elbow, and it's finally going down. It's been really raised, but now looks like it's bleeding under there or something. So yeah, but other than that, baby's been good. His schedule has sort of changed a little bit, but I think that's he's actually running out of room, and there's like no more room left in there for him to move as much as he was last week and the week before that. But yeah, he's still doing his thing and whatnot, but he definitely must be pressing on my stomach for all this acid stuff to start coming out, so he's probably definitely getting bigger. I did do my measurements yesterday. I have officially surpassed my pre-pregnancy weight. Yesterday I weighed 76.1 kilos and my belly was 109 centimeters around. So I'm feeling pretty stretched and big, and I honestly don't see how much bigger my belly can get, because I just feel so, you know, as it is. But yeah, still got like 5 weeks to the due date, so we'll just see what happens. Really. Other than that, I've been good. Still sort of pretty breathless, which makes me tired, so I must be losing oxygen. I think that's about it, really. Nothing. It's just the weird, night times are just really not. I don't look forward to going to bed, because I know that I'll get acid reflux and my hips will hurt and all the rest of it. And I don't know, that sounds like I am just complaining, but for all of those things to happen at once during the night is, you know, I mean, I was fine with, my body had gotten used to, I was getting used to, you know, getting up every 2 hours to pee, and that was fine. And I had no problems with that, but it was when, you know, now when it's like I'm actually in pain, you know, my throat hurts and all that sort of stuff, that it, that's when it becomes really exhausting, because, yeah, whereas normally with just getting up and going to the bathroom, I can come back to bed and fall right back to sleep. Whereas, yeah, this last week I haven't been able to, I've been sort of, you know, just crying. But yeah, so that was fun. I'm hoping I'll be alright tonight. What was I gonna say? Oh, on Tuesday I have my midwife's appointment, and I think from this appointment on I'll be seeing her every week. I think I'll double check with her. And we also have our last antenatal class on Wednesday night, which is good. Last week we had a couple bring in their baby, who was 8 weeks old, and they bathed her to sort of, you know, give us an idea of what sort of, yeah, and we were able to ask them really good questions and all that sort of stuff, and get some good, you know, feedback of what, you know, and advice like, don't bother buying too many newborn stuff, because she's out of it, and she's, you know, and my husband was actually quite surprised at how big an 8-week-old baby is. So I said, yeah, they grow really quick. But yeah, so no, it was a good insight to see sort of what to, I know every baby's different, but sort of a generalised sort of, you know, this is sort of what you can expect. So yeah, and so that was really good. Yeah, I don't think there's much else I needed to mention. Yeah, I think that's it. But yeah, definitely was, yeah, sleeping is non-existent now, which I know it will be when the baby's here as well, but hopefully I won't have aching hips and legs and acid reflux to help, you know, make it worse. And hopefully I won't be needing to pee all the time either. So that is, I know hopefully that those won't be there when he is, and I can just concentrate on getting him fed and changed and whatnot that has to be done during the night. Excuse me. We've finally got like most of the excuse me, things we need. I just keep buying like clothes, like here and there, like not like all newborn stuff or anything, like I'm getting 3 to 6 month stuff, 6 to 9 month stuff, you know, because there are some cheap things where I live, so I'm taking advantage of that and sort of, yeah, but yeah, we've said people don't buy any more newborn stuff for us because he's going to be out of it, you know, and I have a feeling that he's going to be a very long baby, like once he starts actually, once he's out and he's sort of, yeah, I think he's going to be a very long baby, so I don't think a lot of the stuff will fit him for long. So I've sort of been concentrating on getting things that I can use, on him. It's not going to be like worrying about, oh well, these feet on, you know, the little sleepers and things like that. So I'm not, yeah, I'm just getting like little pants that don't have feet in it. They're too long, just roll them up. Fine. So I'm just, yeah, because I just have a feeling he's going to be long. He's going to get long real quick. Because his dad is 6'3". My husband's 6'3". I'm only like 5'3". So there's a quite a bit of height difference, but everyone in my family is tall, and everyone in my husband's family is tall. My husband's brother is 6'6". So this baby has a lot of tall genes that are floating around, and I just got the luck of the draw and I'm like the only short one out of everyone pretty much. So yeah, I think, yeah, he's gonna be tall. But yeah, so I think that's about it. I will show you the belly. I know I completely forgot to show you the belly last week, and I turned it off and I walked away and I got it all loaded up, and then I was like, oh, I didn't show my belly, but I will this week. Very veiny now everywhere. Like my belly is even more veinier than it's ever been. Same as my chest. My belly button still hasn't popped out, and I cannot see a line, the linear, whatever it's called, anywhere. But then again, I can't really see much anyway. But if you can see a line or anything, tell me. But I have got some leggings on, so it might be a bit of a crease there. Excuse me while I move the chair. Okay, just have to move this. There we go. Okay. So this is front. It's all belly here. Side. Oops. Which is pretty much right on time for his schedule that he's created himself. Belly at front. Am I straight? I think my belly button's gone a bit wonky. Because I've grown. See, I don't know if there's a line or anything I can't see. But my belly button is really, yeah, it's gone wonky. Yeah, so 35 weeks in 1 day. Definitely feeling like a big monster. Yeah, I feel like I cannot get any bigger, honestly. If I got any bigger, oh excuse me, sorry. If I got any bigger, I'd probably burst. So yeah, that's it for this week. I'll be back next week with an update from the midwife appointment and last antenatal class and anything else that's going on next week at 36 weeks. Can't believe it, honestly. My mind I'm just absolutely, yeah, speechless. But I hope everybody has a good Mother's Day tomorrow, where if you've got Mother's Day on, excuse me, the 8th of May, anywhere else in the world. To all those mums celebrating Mother's Day tomorrow, happy Mother's Day. And I will see you guys next week.